Hi, happy hump day, everybody. Oh, and what a day this is, huh? I think 364 more just like this. If only every day could be like this. This is a typical winter day in Southern California. San Diego kind of winter, like what you're uh, warming up again this weekend. Anyway, welcome to this Wednesday edition of Time Out Over Time on this. Oh, yes, this the one and only Time Out Over Time YouTube channel. I'm Rick Arsenal. You know the drill. You haven't done so yet, and please tell your friends. Get down there and smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. It won't cost you one red cent. There is no obligation. As I've explained to you before, I don't like the use of the word subscribe. I wish we could find another word, verb, if you will, to put in there. Uh, you're not committing to anything here. Okay, this is all free. The advantage, what's the advantage? Well, you get notified when I do this free. I'm sorry, when I do this live. You can watch me live, or if you can't do that, you can watch it at your own leisure. It's all there. As we're on 3 days a week, we try to keep you all informed what's going on in this wide world of sports as it pertains to us. In roughly 20 minutes. Okay. Anyway, for the second time this year, Kyler Montero last night does not get out of the first inning. You'd have to go back, I think, late April, I believe it was. Did not get out of the first inning at Minnesota before relinquishing 7 runs, I believe. Last night it was six. Six. Uh, Ty Madden came in, I believe, and they did score another run, but he was responsible for he was responsible for the men on base when he left. So he did give up 6 runs. Okay, it ballooned his ERA to what 4.6, 4.7, somewhere there. Not good. Trevor Montero. I'm going to get to this in a second. Now you saw the headlines. Uh, Frustrating, yes, but let's get some other things out of the way first here. uh, there was a story in the today's Detroit News uh, that front page of the sports section, and I'm so sorry. I can't remember the author's name. It was Cody. First name was Cody. What's going on up here? I'm sorry. Sorry, Cody. It was a great article. If you get a chance, read it in the Detroit News. Go online or get a paper or whatever. But he was saying that after his performance in the NBA Summer League, Chaz Lanier will be a part of the Pistons rotation next season. And I agree to an extent. I agree to an extent. I'll tell you why. In watching the highlights, you go on YouTube and watch the highlights of the summer league, or watch the whole game. I think he was hotter than a firecracker from behind the arc. But the majority of the time, he was in transition from defense to offense. He's running back down the other end of the court. He was stopping short of the 3-point line, and then they were feeding him the ball, and he was shooting, and it was going in. But there was nobody guarding him. Most of the time, he was wide open. Pretty much. Most of the time, he was wide open. Now, he was knocking him down, but it's not going to be that way in the NBA in games that count. These were exhibition games. You're not going to have very few wide open threes unless Bickerstaff can devise and run certain plays to run him off picks or something. You can run Chaz Lanier like Chuck Daly did with Vinnie Johnson. Well, he ran from one side of the court to the other picks to get him open for a shot, and most of the time he knocked it down and it worked. So we'll see. Chaz Lanier, obviously the guy can shoot. But what about if you got a hand in your face, you know, or two hands in your face? You're not going to get many wide open threes in the NBA unless they can create shots for him, setting a pick or whatever. So we'll see. But anyway, I think it's a good article. If you get a chance, read it. I'm sorry, I can't remember Cody's last name, and I'm ashamed of myself for not. But great article. And he is convinced after seeing his game in the NBA Summer League, Chaz Lanier has become a part of the Pistons rotation for next season. All right. Do I agree with that? Yeah, I do. But I just explained to you what why I have my doubts. Hey, good for him. If he indeed does crack that rotation, he didn't play much last year, but maybe. Well, I'll give you the name. I'll give you the full name on Friday. Please, you get a chance. It's in the Detroit News. It's on the front page of the eSports section. Read it. Due to Chaz Lanier's performance in the Summer League, he will be a part of the Pistons rotation next year. Okay. Nothing new to report on the Dylan Larkin saga with the Red Wings. Nothing's going to happen now because they don't even have a general manager in place. And as I explained on Monday, the consensus is that there will be a chain of command for the Red Wings, similar to what you have with the Tigers. You'll have a president of hockey operations, and you'll have a general manager working directly under him. And hockey experts seem to say that in spite of everything going on here, this is still a very coveted job. Very coveted job. We'll see. We'll see about that. And as long as I'm talking about hockey, I know the Gordie Howe Bridge, is that going to be opening? It'll be opening on Monday, which is the 27th. Yes. Gordie Howe Bridge will be open next Monday, but the walking path and the bike path will not be open until a week later. Yeah, there's a bike path. You can ride your bike to Canada, or you can walk over to Canada. Apparently, the way it's going to be. Doesn't mean you're not going to get vetted. They're still going to vet you. They're going to still want to. You're not going to get through customs without getting vetted. Okay. Just because you're walking you're walking and riding a bike doesn't mean they're not going to check you out. They are, but beautiful bridge. Congratulations to the Canadians. I think they did a great job on it. But now there's still a lot of hard feelings with the tariffs. Trump putting new tariffs on the Canadians. I'm not politics. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into politics. I apologize for bringing it up. Okay. Forget I said that. I'm just like giving you information here. Next Monday, Gordie Howe Bridge will be open. And then a week after that, you can ride your bike or walk over to Windsor if you want. Okay? All right. Was there anything else I want to take for the commercials? No. We're focusing mainly on baseball and the Tigers. And a little bit of Lions news too. Okay. The Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale. Folks, cross street from Aeroswick Printing. You know where it is. You know where it is. I don't have to tell you where it is. The best darn sit-down restaurant in our area. Nothing comes close. The food is great. It's been a part of our community for many, many decades. Been a part of 40 years. What can you say? It's just, you see a lot of the same people in there. They know for good reason. Look, hours of operation, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. They're open through Labor Day. They will be open Thursday and Friday night until 8. Friday, all you can eat fish. Thursday, classic car drive-in night. You can sign up to win a $10 or $20 gift certificate if you're dining in. Fast, friendly service, a lot of great new menu items, award-winning breakfast served all day, great family atmosphere, reasonably priced. You can't ask for anything more. And a good old-fashioned sit-down restaurant. We're so lucky to have that right here. Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale. Yeah, it's the only place I go to. So I can promise you, when you fuel up from food at the Finish Line Family Restaurant, you will always finish first. And you go up there and pay your bill. You're walking out that door, you're gonna have a big smile on your face for good reason. Okay? Better see you all there. All right, okay. We're also brought to you in part by Barrett Insurance. Barrett Insurance. Seniors, have you got your playbook ready for Medicare? Well, do you? Don't let healthcare costs bench you. We're calling an audible with Joe Rudin at Barrett Insurance to help me navigate Medicare and health insurance. All right. So whether you're aging into Medicare, you're in a special enrollment period, or you're losing other coverage, Joe's got the stats and the know-how to help you score the best coverage for your needs. Plus, you get a game plan for retirement healthcare costs. What about businesses? Businesses don't get sacked. Joe's got group health coverage options for you too. Okay? Give Joe a call at 517-849-1000 or check him out at www.barrettins.com. That's all one word, 2 R's and 2 T's, barrettins.com. You'll find them on the corner of US 12 and M99 in downtown Jonesville. That's Joe Rudin Insurance, protecting your dreams. 517-849-1000. One more time. That's Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's, barrettins.com. Barrett Insurance, protecting your dreams. And of course, Quality PC in downtown Hillsdale, 37 Walter Street. About 150 feet west of Howell, I suppose. 517-610-5372. The only place around here to go for tech services. Nothing else. You know, this is it. Quality PC in downtown Hillsdale. We are so fortunate to have Tim Lindley and his staff here because they are more than capable of resolving any technical issues or problems that you may incur. Computers, new or used, flat screen TV, mounting, programming, setup. Perhaps you're changing internet providers. You need that installed. Printers, new or used, anything at all. Just get in there and see Tim and the guys. They'll fix you right up. I promise you that. Okay. 517-610-5372, 37 Walter Street in downtown Hillsdale. Tell them Ricky and Mickey sent you. Thank you very much. Did I tell you I had a tech issue last week? Kind of a tech issue. I thought it was in the twilight zone for a couple of nights last week. Then getting up middle of the night to find my TV on. Yeah. What am I dreaming here or something? Or what? I know I turned that thing off when I went to bed. And it was on the, both occasions, it was on the Roku homepage. Make a long story short, I had a stuck button on my Roku remote. Okay. So a visit to Walmart for about $20, bought a new voice activated remote. Took 10 seconds to program it into my current unit. Very simple. And things are fine again. No. That problem too, I've got a digital antenna and I was watching the baseball game on Fox last Saturday night. Halfway through the game, I lost my signal on Fox 47. And I called the antenna guys at Lansing yesterday and come to find out I had to reprogram my channel settings. I was told by their tech guy up there that due to the hot, smoky weather, a lot of people were having the same issue I was. Took about 10 minutes. He walked me through reprogramming everything, and I've got it back now. But yeah, with the Lions exhibition season coming up here in just a couple of weeks, I want to be able to have Fox 47, of course. But I've got it back now. But he said, due to that hot, smoky weather, he said a lot of people were having the same issue I was. But thank God the air's a lot better than it was, too. So, okay. All right, where was I? Got sidetracked here. Detroit Lions rookies report on Sunday. The rest of the team a couple of days after that, and the first full-scale workout will be a week from tomorrow at the Meyer Performance Center in Ellen Park. Practice tickets. Practice tickets. As you know, the Lions hold several open to the public practices. And those tickets went on, well, not on sale because they're free. You had to get online yesterday morning at 10 o'clock if you wanted to get tickets to a Lion practice. And I didn't, but I'm told it was total chaos. Total chaos. Error notices, people getting shut out, people being told they were number 10,000 on a list. They don't seat that many people in Allen Park at the Meyer Performance Center. Total chaos. And a lot of people, I mean, this is your only chance. It's difficult and expensive to get tickets to a Lion game now. And I mean, this is free. Your only chance to see them in a rather informal setting. And I don't know if there's any solution to this or not. If you're the Lions, if you're gonna keep having free practices open to the public, maybe you could have some sort of a lottery or something like they do for the Masters. You know, I don't know that there is any easy solution to this, but of course they're not having any joint practices with other teams this year either. Sounds like Dan Campbell's going to be playing the regulars in the 3 preseason games. So talk more about the Lions as we get into training camp next week. Okay. But the good news is Sam Laporta says he is totally healthy and ready to go after having back surgery last year. You know what a healthy Sam Laporta can do for this offense, especially under his new offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. Spent the last few years in Arizona, and they've got a tight end there, an all-pro tight end by the name of Trey McBride. I think this is Sam Laporta and Drew Petzing, I think, is a match made in heaven. Sam Laporta and his new offensive coordinator is a match made in heaven. I think he'll have a better year this year. He has his best year ever, even better than his rookie season. After seeing what Drew Petzing's offense did for Mr. McBride, turned him into an all-pro out there in Arizona. And then the Cardinals don't have much. So I think there's a match made in heaven, Sam Laporta and Drew Petzing. That's what I'm predicting. I'm also going to get into it later, too, next week. I'm predicting Lions are going to have a top 15 defense this year. And I'll tell you why. I think maybe on Monday. Okay. Quickly then transitioning to the Tigers. Again, as I said earlier, Framber Valdez did not get out of the first inning. The guy's a head case, a total head case. After I was listening on the radio last night, and after just a few pitches to the leadoff guy, Suzuki, Dan on the radio was saying just tell by his body language something wasn't right with this guy last night. He didn't look happy right from the start. As I asked you in the headlines, Scott Harris and the guy in there before him, Al Avila, were and are obviously have a keen eye for talent, young talent, and the ability to develop that young talent. We see that in the Tigers minor league system now, and McGonigal making the jump from Double-A to the big leagues. But I think the Achilles for both these guys, both Al Avila and now Scott Harris, when it comes to making trades or drafting significant contributing free agents, so far they've been given a big fat F for total failure. I can't think of one, uh, either in the Al Avila regime or now the Scott Harris regime. I can't think of even one free agent, decent free agent, who has been a significant factor for this team. Not one. Maybe I'm thinking a pitcher or even a position player. I can't think of any at all right now. Boy, that was Dave Dombrowski, Victor Martinez, and J.D. Martinez. Victor Martinez came from Boston in a trade, but J.D. Martinez became a free agent when Houston let him go, and the Tigers signed him. But since then, I can't think of anybody. And I've been thinking about that all day. But so tonight, they need innings from Cutter Montero tonight. They need at least 7, Kiner. Can you give us 7 or 8 innings tonight, Kiner? And let's face it, right now, this final game of this road trip, they're 3-2 right now. First 5 games, they're 3-2. They should be 1-4. They should be 1-4. They had no right winning last Friday night or even Monday night. That was nuts. Okay, yeah, they're 3-2 right now. They win tonight, they'll be 4-2. They should be 1-4 right now. Okay, on this current road trip. Yeah. So if they lose tonight, we're back to square one. You're 8 games under. They win, they'll be 6 games under. Coming home to play 4 with the Royals and 3 with the Orioles. And I think Red Sox and the Orioles were rained out last night. I think the Red Sox won game 1 today. That it would be 14 or 15 in a row. Quickly then, yesterday, ESPN has merged. I don't know if you were aware of the fact that ESPN has merged with the NFL Network. They are one and the same right now. And more on-air layoffs yesterday, big slips, sweeping corporate restructuring and budget cuts. Corporate restructuring and budget. Problem is they're giving all the money to Stephen A. Smith. That's the problem. Stephen A. Smith needs to restructure his contract. I'm going to mention this for you. I'll be brief about this. Notable on-air talent recently, Ryan Clark, we'll get to that in just a second. Carl Ravish, longtime Baseball Tonight host, Sunday Night Baseball play-by-play guy. How did Carl find out he was no longer there? Through social media. He didn't get a phone call, nothing face-to-face. Found out on social media he had been fired, okay? Cam Newton, I didn't think he was much of a studio analyst anyway. He's gone. Stephanie Bell, longtime injury analyst and physical therapist. She's out. David Lloyd, veteran Sports Center anchor. You remember him? Sports Center. Charles Davis, NFL draft expert and analysis, is gone. Tom Pelissero, longtime NFL Network insider, is out of a job. Bart Scott, NFL analyst and radio host. And in recent years, in major rounds of layoffs over the preceding years, the network also laid off household names such as Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose, Max Kellerman, Susie Colbert, Steve Young. A lot of this is from the Monday night pregame show. Susie Colbert, Steve Young, Todd McShane, Keyshawn Johnson, Robert Griffin III, Samantha Ponder. I think it stinks, but I was going to tell you, Ryan Clark, Super Bowl winning analyst and frequent first take and NFL contributor, was doing NFL Live was doing NFL Live the other day, and they went to a break, commercial break. And when they went to the break, he was told that he was being fired during the break. He said his question was, well, does that mean I'm out or I'm gone? And then the answer was yes. Came back from the commercial and his chair was empty. That's how he got fired. And ESPN explained they wanted to do it this way because they didn't want any media outlets to get wind of this before Ryan Clark did. I'm sure Ryan Clark will land on his feet. As well Tom Pelissero, Carl Ravish, all these good people. Yeah, the guy, he's doing NFL Live. They go to commercial. Oh, by the way, Ryan, you're fired. Does that mean I'm gone? Yeah, get out of here. Came back from a commercial, and I don't, his chair was apparently empty with no explanation, by the way, where he had gone or where he was. Interesting. ESPN, folks. That's good old ESPN, your worldwide leader in sports. Okay. That's going to do it. I've talked enough here. We'll talk to you all again then on Friday. And don't forget, we're on the radio every Saturday morning here locally at WCSR 92.1 FM from 9 to 10 with Andy and Chad on the Time Out Show. So until Friday then, and Tigers have to win tonight, or like I said, they're back to square one. I don't have a good feeling about this game either. So anyway, until Friday, thank you all again, once again, for watching and listening to me. Remember, folks, please treat each other with respect. Enjoy this great weather. It's going to heat up again this weekend, but we're going to have it for a couple of days anyway. So get up there and enjoy it. Until Friday, then, I will bid you all a very pleasant good evening. Thanks for watching. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.